Ninja Turtles. Hey, thank you, Hadley. All right, let's see. Where'd I put my little Ninja Turtle toys? While we're right here. Well, here we go. Let's see. I'll move this one's up to a medium because we're gonna do all of these guys. Where's my medium? Let's see. Move to stage. All right, so these ones will be set up 20 seconds. But I got this whole bag here. Let's show you what we've got. Let's see if I can. This one's not even opened. Unopened. It's got all the little toys. Raphael. See if I can tell which year it is on these. I really do not know. I'm guessing. I think one of them's open here. Let's see if I can tell from the open one. So I've also got a Michelangelo. Let's see. He's got to have a year on him somewhere because I know everybody likes the years. I am not seeing a year on him, but they do have like the Michelangelo guy here. It's got a little sewer pipe thing that he stands on. It's got these guys, and it got all those little nunchuck action figures pieces, which those guys seem to always be missing on almost every toy you ever get. So we've got those two, and I don't remember what is this guy Donatello? I can't remember if Donatello is the purple guy or the blue guy. That one's not really opened either. But you got a whole nother one, unopened Ninja Turtle. And they look a little bit older. It's hard to tell. Yeah, that one's Donatello. Okay. What was the other guy's name? So I know Raphael, Michelangelo. I do not know what the blue guy's name was. I cannot remember. So, okay. We're going to run all three of these guys for Leonardo. That's it. Thank you. Appreciate it, Street Dreams. We're going to go 20 seconds sudden death for all three of these guys. You can have it for $2. Donatello, Michelangelo, and Raphael. I do not have Leonardo, though. I should remember those guys' names. I loved Ninja Turtles when I was a kid. They were some of my favorites, but I could not remember them for the life of me. $4. Congrats, WSC. That's a great deal. That's just barely over a buck a piece, so nice. Let me get your name on that. 2 Turtles WSC. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Hadley. Okay. Yeah, so I've got those in the I'll run those here in a little bit, but I do have them. You can make pre-bids on them. And there's 2 different lots of the AirPods. If you want to look into there. And we'll get to those here in a little bit. That's for sure. And they are good setup. You can resell those quite well. While we're right over here, let's move over to see if anybody's got any interest in these guys. Let me find the right one. Let's go with this one first. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So I don't know if anybody's interested. We've got these smart rings. Let's see. This one is the black 13. Move to stage. So I actually have it. I have the same one. It's in size 10. I love these things. It is awesome. The app is free on it. It's kind of one of those no-name ones, but it's got all the little microchips. They look great. They're sturdy as can be. If anybody knows, those smart rings are extremely expensive. Like the name brand ones are hundreds. These ones are not that at all. So we are going to start at $10, but they are great. It comes with a little portable charging case. It's got the power cord with it. It's got instructions, and they are awesome if anybody's looking for it. This one's a size 13 in black. So it looks just like this, but a ring size 13 if anybody wants it. Great to keep, great to resell. You can resell these without any problem for minimum of $30 usually. But if anybody wants the smart ring, new in box, unopened, you can have the size 13 black. And they are awesome if you've been looking for one. The app is super easy to use too. Very, very fun. But if anybody wants one, you are welcome to it. But that might not be your guys' size. I have a few other sizes too. So let me know if anybody's interested here in the future, if you know what size you want. Let me move over to Oh, where did I put that? Let's go with the watch here. All right, so we've got this guy. And he does work. Yeah, it works on Android and iPhone from what the instructions. I've only used it on iPhone, but I know it works on both. It has apps for both of them. But we've got this guy. It is in great shape blue. It's a 1456 model. Is running. And we're going to go for $3 right now if anybody wants it for 20 seconds. And that is a great blue watch. See if I can get the. I can never pronounce the name of that. Schemai, something like that. I have no idea what the brand is on that guy, how to pronounce them. But hey, no worries. Yeah, those smartwatches or the smart rings are amazing. I've been a big fan. Hey, let's see. Let's move over to. How about let me go over to a small. Where is it? Oh, come on. I gotta find my little preload for it. That's not it. There we go. Okay, move to stage. All right, how about vintage G.I. Joe? I don't know which this guy is, but he's got his pieces. He's still in decent shape here. Let's see if it says a name or Hasbro 1987 G.I. Joe guy. I don't know which one this guy's name is, though. I know a lot of these guys are collectible. But this one will be sudden death, 20 seconds, and it can be yours for $2 for a nice vintage 1987 G.I. Joe with his little combat knife and Hawaiian shirt. Yeah, I know these guys can be very collectible, but I don't know which ones are. Chris and stuff, congrats, that's yours. Hopefully you know more about those than I do, and hopefully that was a great buy for you. I know a lot of these can be, but for $2, I can't imagine it could be bad by any means. Number 3, Chris and stuff. And G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe, Hawaiian Joe. Thanks, Ed. Okay. How about let's go with. Should we do a lot of glasses, Hattie? Or should we hold those for a little bit? Let's well let me show you a few. Yeah, let's do a pair of glasses. Glasses? All right, yeah, we'll do some of those. Let me move over to them. So you guys know we have bags of designer glasses, but we also have some that you can do some pre-bids on up here. That I kind of just pulled out, and they were definitely high dollar ones. So I thought, hey, let's show them for you guys. We got the Longines glasses, and those ones go online. I don't know the brand or the model on that one, but those ones go for $150 plus for the low end. And then we've got a special Joe Boxer that goes for about 95 or so on eBay. But we currently are going to run a lot of designer glasses, a lot of 20. You find my little listing of it so I can, let's see, duplicate. Where is it? Man, I put a few little listings in here and I'm having trouble finding them to this time today. Okay, move to stage. So in the past, I've usually started these things at $2, and 90% of the time they get to be over 100 anyways. But I had one time it went for like 50. I was like, oh gosh, I'm losing my shirt on it. So I'm going to start them at 80. If no one's interested, that's great. But I've got 20 designer glasses. Now, these are all frames only when you go to resell them. And every single one of them, you'll be able to get a minimum of 15 for if you're going to sell them on eBay. There's other platforms you could sell them as well. But a lot of them will get up. I'd say the majority of them are probably in the $30 range that you'll sell them for. Some will get up in the 80s or 90s, could be more. I have crates of these things. I mean, right here in this box, I've probably got like 500 of them. I don't have time to go through and list every single one, so we sell them to you guys. So let's see. The first one we've got is a Ray-Ban, and this will be a lot of 20 of them. This one's a Vera Bradley. Let's see, a Vera Wang. Let's see. Oh, I can't. What does that one say? Oh, it's an Enhance. Okay, that's cool. Metallic one. Let's see, we've got a Rochester. Got another Ray-Ban. Kind of a green Ray-Ban on this one. Let's see, Michael Kors. Vera Bradley. I gotta say, Vera Bradley things must cost a ton to produce because every single one has a different design, it seems like. I mean, for the manufacturing process, that's got to be crazy expensive on how they do that. See, next one, we've got another Vera Wang. This one looks like, I thought it was an Italy one, I wasn't sure. Um, a Vera Bradley. Another Ray-Ban. So I think that's 3 Ray-Bans currently. Some of the lots we sold a few weeks ago, I think one of them had like 13 Ray-Bans out of the 20. See, another Ray-Ban. Let's see. Kirkland Signature. Kind of a nice, cool design color on those guys. Let's see, another Vera Bradley. A Nike, Just Do It in green and blue, not green. That's nice. That one looks brand new. Some of the ones I have in here are brand new. They even have like the little, in all these ones I've got, they have the little demo stickers on them. Let's see what this one is. This one is, oh, Ray-Ban, just very small, hard to see on that one. Ray-Ban. Let's see. Ooh, hey, a banger for you guys. Always be on the lookout for silhouette brands. A lot of times they look different than this. Let me see if I can find where the signature is so you know what to really look for. So it's hard to tell right there, but if you see silhouette brands, always get them. I mean, I don't know what these ones are, obviously, but the majority of silhouettes that I sell are $80 and up. I've sold some up over 150, and people buy them often, especially the ones that have like the wire thin lens or frames on them. Those ones do a lot better. Let's see another Ray-Ban. See a Vera Wang. Another Ray-Ban. And that's it. Okay, so that's 20 of them. So what was there, like 5 or 6 Ray-Ban, a bunch of Vera Wangs, some Nike. Yeah, there was one silhouette. I don't know how much that one is, but gosh, I mean, most all of them I sell for over 80. That's got a nice little wood grain on it too. I like that one. That one looks like a nice one. But yeah, heck, you could probably just sell that one, just make your money back. But we're going to start for 30 seconds right now. If anybody wants it, they can be yours. So, yep, there we go. It didn't look like it was starting for a minute. So we'll go through them again here. So we've got Ray-Ban, Ray-Ban. Oh, let's see, Rochester. I'm going to count how many Ray-Ban. Another Ray-Ban. Let's see, Let's see. No, it's a Vera Bradley. Vera Wang. Yeah, they're both Veras. Vera Wang. Let's see, Vera Bradley. Ray-Ban. Let's see, Kirkland Signature. Ray-Ban. All right, Big Cells, you did good. Let's see how many Ray-Bans you had, though, because I didn't get a great count on before. I'm curious. And, okay, so we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Ray-Bans in that lot. Congratulations. And I always say Ray-Ban because everybody recognizes Ray-Ban more than anything. But I'm telling you, and we'll package all these up. Really, really take a look on the serial or the model number on silhouettes. always look those things up and check your comps. Silhouettes can do very, very well. I mean, I've been doing extremely well with them. Ray-Bans, you sell them faster usually, but usually not the same kind of cost as you will for silhouettes. So congrats. Let me get those into box here for you. One, glasses, and D big cells. Hi, Caddy. Great takedown for 80 bucks. Yeah. Yeah. I feel weird starting them at 80 bucks. Usually I start them at like, like usually one or two or something, but gotta do what you gotta do at times. All right, let's move over to, let's see what else we got next. You know what? Somebody was asking about the AirPods. Let's move to the AirPods. One of the sets of AirPods. Move to stage. Okay. So these ones, let's see if I can get this camera down a little bit better here to see them better. That's a little bit nicer. Yeah, that's a little bit nicer. Okay. So these ones have all been tested. I put them into chargers. They've even been cleaned. And these are all the left ear. And it's the first or second generations on them. Most of them, I think, are first generations. And you got 7 of them. These are great for reselling. You can usually get $15 to $20 each on them. And they do very well. So we're going to run all 7 of those guys. And we're starting right now. So there's lots of videos too. When you go to make sure you give a good instructions. Really, you just have to have the case. You have to put them in. There's a couple of instructions on how to link them with another case. But these are great for just replacements for people. And when you can sell them for $15 to $20 each, going for $30 is a great deal for 7 of them. So 7 of these guys, left ear only, and it's a killer deal. Chris and stuff's in there. And they are, let me get a little closer so we can zoom in on them, but yeah, they are great shape. Chris and stuff, congrats, 32 bucks, killer deal. Sell 2 and the rest of them are all profit for you. Great takedown. Here, let me get those into a bag for you. And let me get your name on them here. Let's see, AirPods. 7 AirPods. Left. Write those down. Chris and stuff. And okay, there we go. Make sure you guys get in the giveaway. We've got this 1993, 1994 unopened collector's cards, NBA Jams. And take a look in the pre-bids. Quite a few great items that you can go for. Let's see. Oh, so let's see. Somebody already gave a pre-bid on the Invicta watches. Let's run one of those. But so you know, so this is kind of a random pull on it. If so I'm kind of surprised. I guess I shouldn't have accepted pre-bid. So if you don't want this one, I can cancel it for you. But we'll see if anybody likes them. But for any Invictas, you're going to get a killer deal. Let's see. Yeah, let's run this guy first. Okay. So this one is the Invicta Activa X. These are all brand new from factory. And this one goes $99 on the Invicta website. And they come with, the 3-year warranty from Invicta. And we're going to run it right now for 10 bucks for 17 more seconds. Nice digital Invicta white band. And the Gibby's going. Let's see who's got the Gibby. Hey, Street Dreams, congrats. I'll get that boxed up for you here in just a sec. Yeah, WSC. I think you bid yourself up, Oh, I see. Somebody probably, I got you. When you put your max bid, it doesn't show the other person. It used to show who the other bidders were. But hey, 12 bucks is a great deal. Great deal. Get that boxed up here for you. WSC, congrats. Nice Invicta watch for 12 bucks. That's a great takedown. Let's see, Invicta. Random pull. And WSC. And we'll run some more of those ones here in a little bit too. Let's. Oh yeah, the max set. Yeah, I've got so many Invictas now. I've I've got this little setup into where I buy them in such bulk. I have hundreds of them, and it's awesome. My problem is now I've started collecting a bunch of them, and I have like 50 that I don't want to sell because I like them too much. Hey, let's do some remotes. A little reseller, a lot of remotes. Let me go to duplicate. Let me put a medium here on the stage. Where is that? Move to stage. Okay. Let's do some remotes. All right. So we've got an Onkyo, an RC 65M or 650M. Got a JVC, a VCR TV remote. Let's see, we've got. Oh, I'm not even seeing a brand on this guy. I thought there was a brand on him. Well, we're gonna put him in there too. We've got. Hey, there's a nice vintage Panasonic. Nice Panasonic. Let's see, another JVC for TV. And let's start with those guys. So we've got these 5 remotes, and we're gonna go for $3. Anybody wants them? $3 for these 5 remotes. Yeah, just 4 nodes. Most remotes, I don't remember. Onkyos usually do pretty good. They usually are a lot higher than most, but most remotes like this age, you can usually get at least 12 to $15 for it. But a lot of them go higher. I've done some Onkyos for like 40 or 50 before, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get Christmas stuff. Congrats! I'm gonna get those set up for you. Hey, and I didn't even say welcome in, Jay. Right? I hadn't seen you in a while. Let's see, medium and remotes. And that is Christmas stuff. Oh, you can grab those, Hallie. Thank you. Oh, no, sorry. These right there. I you can put them in this bag right here. Put them in a nice little Ziploc. Keep them all separated. You got to keep them separated. Okay, and let's duplicate. Let's do another set of remotes. Okay. Got a Sony DVD. Got a JVC multi-brand remote control unit. Hey, it's got Velcro on the back for you even. That's a monster. Hey, old school Magnavox. Great deals on those ones. Yeah. Woo. Can't go wrong with old school Magnavox ever. We've got Sony. We've got another JVC. And you know what? We're going to do this one as a 6th because I only had one more left in this bag. This is a good one. I do not know how to pronounce it, but when I've done these ones in the past, and I want to say I even looked up this one, it was like $30 or something just for this guy. Take a look. You probably know more than I do. Klipska or something, but these ones, they do well. So we're going to do all 6 of those guys. $3 for 20 seconds. Yeah, I'll leave that here. You can screenshot it, take a peek, because I am curious. But I want to say this one alone was like $30 that they go for. And old vintage Magnavoxes are good ones. That's a beast. You guys remember those? I remember sitting on my grandparents' couch, and it was one of those ones that had a wood frame, and then there was this brown weird stripe with like Western scenes on it, and just having this giant remote. And I remember having to hold it in both hands because it was just too darn big for me. You guys remember those couches? I had to find a picture of them. The ones that had like the wood handles on the side. Oh, they were huge. They were awesome. Christmas stuff. Congrats. Let me get those into a bag for you. Into your bag. Medium remotes. Christmas stuff. So how's everybody been? I haven't done a show in like 2 weeks, so I haven't heard anything from anybody. Life going okay? Let's see. Let's go with. Let's go over here to the Leatherman. Yeah, we'll go to the Leatherman. Move to stage. Okay, a nice sidekick Leatherman. So the only issue with this one, the blade is chipped off here, but Leatherman has lifetime warranties on all their stuff. So you just send it back up to them in Oregon, and they will either repair it or they will send you a new one. And this one's a Leatherman Sidekick. Take a look. The Sidekicks resell great, or they're great to keep. The Sidekicks usually are like 60, $70 is what the resale costs are on these guys. And they've got a lot of cool functions. I'll lift some of them up as we get started. So we're going to start it right now. 20 seconds, and I'm going to show off the Leatherman. It's got the little mini saw. I don't really see too many of those, of the mini saw. The little loop setup. We got knives. We got the screwdrivers. Screwdriver sets here, the pliers. And $10 is a steal, my friend. WSC, that's a killer deal. Nice job. Leathermans are awesome. I'm a big fan of Leathermans. I have like 6 of them, I guess. Actually, yeah, probably 6 of them, I'd say. Leatherman Sidekick. WSC. All right. Let's see. Let's move over to. Hey, check out the pre-bid. Oh, hey, I forgot to. Let me get the giveaway away here. I gotta get another one started, and I gotta get this for Street Dreams here. Let's see. Let me I'll get this guy in a bag. Congratulations, Street Dreams. Givey one. Dreams. You know, I'm curious, Street Dreams, and maybe it's just me, and maybe it's because your logo is so recognizable. But I swear, I see you win more Giveys than anybody else ever, and it's awesome. But I just it's got to be something unique or something I've seen because it's awesome. Congratulations. Let's do another Givey. Duplicate and start giveaway. This time, here's a kind of a unique fun one for you guys. We got some silver. So these little plastic pieces are not silver, but these studs on both sides, I want to say they're called studs or loops or whatever, they are both 925 silver. With silver costs anymore, that is going to be a great, fun giveaway. So make sure you guys are entering into the giveaway, and you're going to get yourself some silver. If I can get it to stay up on this thing. Little basketballs in there. So make sure you get in there on the silver. Okay, and make sure you guys looking at the other the pre-bids because we got some really good ones in there for you guys. Let's go to where's the small? Where is the small on this thing again? You know, actually, we're just gonna scoot right over. We're just gonna move to this guy because it's right there, anyways. Okay, see if anybody wants him. So we've got here a brand new pair of AI glasses, and it's the AIMB G2. It's the G2 model, and I'd open them here so we could take a look. They're pretty sweet looking. They are. I don't know if they're coal miners. I'll show you here in a minute. I can't remember what they are, but there's some nice AI glasses. They got the charging cords, the whole works. But we're gonna run those guys for $20 if you want. Usually they're over 100 for these guys, and if you want them, they can be yours for $20. Let's see what all the stuff is here. A lot of interesting things on the back. Magnetic charging, okay. Yeah. And if no one buys them, maybe I'll give these things a shot because they're pretty cool looking. Hey, no worries. Yeah, so what these are, I don't know if these are mining or what they are, but I would not be surprised. It just says Brown and Root Incorporated, and there's some sort of tag, but they sure look like mining tags, just like you say. I mean, because you'd put them on the little ring before you go down to the mine, and then you come back up so everybody knows where you're at and who's down there. But I was gonna run all those guys. I can run them right now if you're interested. Let me go over to the small. Duplicate. Oh, where is it? It keeps moving these things into a weird spot when I duplicate it. Okay. But for $3 right now, if you want them all, I'll show you a little closer. Brown and Root Incorporated. And they are definitely used and cool. And these type of things can be fairly collectible, my understanding. And they are nice. Random Relics, congrats. They're cool. They're cool. I like those. Let's see. Let's put those into a bag here for you. Yeah, hold that, Hattie, and I will get number 2, small. Random Relics. Brass tags. Those were miners tags. Tags. All right. Hi. Let's duplicate and let's run a little bit of vintage here while we're on the vintage train. These guys can be collectible. We've got these very vintage Pez dispensers, and we're going to run all 3 of them. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. I remember I seen the year on these things, and they were crazy back. Oh, what was it? 1950 on this guy. Let's see. Walt Disney Company. I'm not seeing the year on that one, but that was definitely pretty old Mickey Mouse too. And the Snoopy is, I think this is 1958. But we're running all those guys for $3. So $1 a piece if you want some vintage Pez dispensers. Nice vintage Pez dispensers of Charlie Brown, Mickey Mouse, and I don't know why I just forgot his name. And I just said it like 10 seconds ago, and now I can't remember it. I cannot remember it. Hey, no worries. Okay. Let's move to a camera. Who wants a camera? Let's see. Let's restart. Okay. So we've got here a Fine Pix Fujifilm. It's a A340, and it is working. I've got some batteries in it to even test it out. Let's get the screen to pop on here. And it is working condition. Now, I will take out the batteries for shipping, because that's a lot better to ship them without batteries. But we're going to run this guy for $3. Nice Fujifilm Fine Pix A340. If you want a nice digital camera that is working, you cannot go wrong for a few bucks on these things. And it works out good. I don't want to set the date on it though. Zoom's good. Flip this. Congrats. Even comes with a fancy little case for you. All right. Let me get that bagged up for you. Number 3, small. Flip this. Small. Camera. Flip this. Okay. Great. Okay, let's move to... let's see if anybody's interested. Yeah. Let's see if anybody wants this guy tonight. And move to stage. And this is a swinging deal, even though it may not look like it. But vintage Rolex dial. So Rolex dials, even in rough shape, they can go for quite a bit of money on eBay. You can take a peek. I do not know exactly what model it is, except that it just says just a date on it. But these go quite well. So I'm just going to run it $30 if anybody wants a vintage Rolex watch dial. And maybe you're a watch repair person, you can grab it, or you can go and resell it for 100 or 200, or I mean, I don't know in this shape how much it'd go for, but some of these things I saw go for like $400. But they were in a little bit nicer shape. but I bet this one is still, I would probably wouldn't list it for less than $100 or so. So just for congrats. That's a steal of a deal, my friend. Let me get that into a bag for you. Hey, have you gotten that Pokemon card back that you sent to get graded? Rolex style. And just for. Okay, let me get that into a bag here for you. This one nice and separated. A few more weeks, yeah, I'd bet. I've never sent anything to get graded, but it's got to take a little bit of time. That's what I would have thought. All right, let's go over to. Let's just run through some of these pre-bids while I got them. See if anybody's interested in them. Let's do. Yeah, let's do the Longines. Okay. If nobody wants them, I get it because that's a lot, but it's a killer deal. Take a look. Okay. So Longines glasses, I do not know the model. Take a look on eBay. You can even take a minute. I'll give you a second to think about these things. But frames only is what these be sold as. And these things go for $150 and up for this pair. And this is the symbol to look for to know it's Longines if you're ever looking. If it can, let me see if I can get a little bit zoomed in there or something. But it kind of looks like little wings, and there's like a square with an X. And they do well. So we're going to go over this guy and see if anybody wants it for $75. That's about 50% of the low going price. You should be able to list it for a minimum of 150. And we're going to go right now, see if anybody wants it for $75. If not, I'll add it to my pile to get into it when I can. Yeah, Just Ford drew a killer card. I think everybody on District's been looking around wanting to know what the results of it were. Okay, no worries. Let me know if anybody wants me to run that guy again. But take a look and be on the lookout for that brand as well. Okay, let's go with. Let's move over to. Let's do another lot of glasses. Duplicate. Oh, where is it? Okay, let's see. Move to stage. Okay. All right. We're going to do another lot of 20 designer glasses. And let's go on through. Yeah, that one, the case goes with that one too. See, so we've got some Kate Spades for the first pair. New York. We've got, what does this guy say? Oh, Saint Laurent. I can never pronounce the first word in it. We've got these guys. These are a pretty cool one. Some F8s. These are, I want to say they're like $50 usually for these guys. And they are in nice shape. All the pads are in good shape. Not really that worn. So that's a great one right there. See, we've got a Coach. Big old Coach ones here. We've got, hey, Colors by Alexander Julian. I sell a lot of those.
Those are just sunglasses.
Some Dolce Gabbana. I never know if I know how to pronounce it right, but Just For always pronounces them right. So some Dolce and Gabbana, or Gabbana, yeah. But those guys, nice sunglasses. Actually, I think those ones are just sunglasses. So you don't have to. Nope, those ones are just sunglasses. So you do not even need to list them as frames only. So those ones will go even better. So that's a great one. Let's see. Some Anne Kleins. Next one we've got. Ooh, Pro Design Denmark from Denmark. Those are good. I love the green on them. I've done a few of the Pro Designs. I don't see them very much though. Flexons. Here's a little wire. Let's see. Draper James. Ooh, these ones were good ones. Lucky Brand. They've got the cool tortoise inside of the metal frames on them. Some Luckies. Some iWorks. Some more Flex On. Remember, sell these things as frames only. Some Ralph Lauren's, because they are prescriptions and will need to be changed on most all of them. Another Flex On by Mark. I should say by Marcon, because they're Flex On by Marcon, but those are usually pretty good. Let's see. Most of those are like 20 bucks each. Let's see some Marshallone Italy vintage. Very nice. Kind of a coppery setup on those guys. Let's see. Sophia Loren. That's cool. Let's see. Next ones we've got some Iron Mans. Iron Mans, these ones are in great shape. They look new. Iron Mans are like 30 or 40 bucks for a used pair. Those don't even look low. Yeah, they're definitely prescription. They just look clear for a minute. Let's see. Some Guess vintage, kind of octagon shaped ones.
These are also just sunglasses.
Oh, these are too. And some Karen Walker, just straight sunglasses as well. But these ones, the frames, actually, they're more just sticky dirty, so they could probably just be cleaned up. But if not, you can still just list them as frames only, and they can just replace those lenses. But we've got 20 of them here, and we're going to see if anybody wants it, going for 30 seconds right now. So we've got Guess in here. We had a lot of the Flex On by Marcon on them. They do pretty good. I've done well with those guys in the past. The Dolce Gabbana sunglasses. I bet those are probably $30 ones. That'd be my guess. Those are probably like $30 ones or something. Surprised I didn't have like one Ray-Ban here. I think I only had one Coach in here. Some colors by Alexander. Okay, no worries. We will put those ones back over here. And that's weird. Usually, because I usually just grab 20 of them and put them in. Usually I have at least a few Ray-Bans in them. Maybe we'll run one of the other bags here in a little while. This one had a few good ones, but not a ton. Oh, that guy. Okay, let's move to stage this Comtech, see if anybody wants it. Okay, guys, take your comps. I'll go nice and slow on them. It's listed for 50 because these go for over 200 on eBay. Low end, if you want to sell it quick, list it for like 190 and it'll be gone fast. But these are the assisted listening devices. And here's the little battery cases. They do work and they do quite well. So it's the Comtech PR75A. Take a little peek, scan that thing in, and you'll see that these guys go for over $200. And I've got a lot of them listed, so I thought I was going to bring a few over to you guys for some fun. But I've got to do at least 50 for them. Otherwise, I'd be kicking myself big time. So let's run it, and we're going to run this guy. Comes with the case for 30 seconds, and is going to start at 50, but for Comtech PR75A. 75A. Yeah, just for I think you've bought a few of these ones from me, so you've probably sold them. You know what they're like. They do really good. And it is in good shape. Battery terminals are clean. And it is a Comtech PR75A. 50 bucks is a steal of a deal. You're going to triple your money or more. You're going to triple your money for what you get back. You'll be able to get you'll be able to make $150 off of these things. Heck, you want to sell it faster, you'll be able to make like $125 on it. So that is a great setup. It's a clean too. And this thing was barely ever used. But I mean, a lot of these, they only used them for, special events and things like that too. PR75A. Just for, congrats. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, you have to tell me, I'm pretty sure I've sold a few of those to you before. Because I'll just kind of grab them out occasionally. Let's see, Comtech. ER75A. One. Just four. I have one more of those, but I don't know if anybody's interested in me running them. Let me know if somebody wants me to run the other one. I can run the other one too. If not, we'll hold off on it because I want to get to things that everybody's interested in. So let's get a good mix of items. Make sure you guys are getting into the giveaway. We've got some actual silver up here on the stand. The basketballs are not silver, they're plastic, but the little studs are 925 silver. So you cannot go wrong with 925 silver. Hey, let's see if anybody likes this guy. My wife says this is a great brand and they're very desirable. I have no idea, but it's in darn good shape. Let's try to zoom this thing out a little bit here so we can see what it is here a little better. Okay, so it's this Coda Paxi. I want to say it's how you say it. It's like a backpack. I think the thing was darn freaking new, basically. And it's a backpack style, but my wife says these are expensive and they're very nice and they're very sought after. I do not know. So I was just going to start at $5. If anybody wants this backpack, it can be yours. It's nice. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Coda Poxy, zippered, very clean. No stains or nothing in these things. But supposedly they're really good. It's cool looking. It's heavy duty. It kind of looks like a giant camel bag, at least from what mine looked like. But nice, $5. Random relics. Congrats. Let me get that into a bag for you. Oh, we can use a small bag. Yeah, we can use that. That's perfect. Oops. Let's put that in that bag too. Let's put that inside of a in that bag. That's perfect. All right, let me write that one down. Cotopaxi. I don't know what it is. Cotopaxi. I'm gonna say that. Cotopaquai. It's probably some weird thing that I have no idea how to pronounce it properly. Random relics. Relics. Here you go. Thank you, Hattie. Okay, let me get this guy back down here. All right, let's go with should we go with what else we got? Let's go with a watch. Should we go with a watch, Hattie? Let's do a watch lock. Let's go with a watch lock. Okay. See if anybody likes this. Let's go with this whole lot. Let me get focused down here a little bit better. Let me move over to a watch lot. Duplicate. We'll just do this one on sudden death, just for kicks and giggles. Where to go? I'm starting to play around with the sudden death stuff. I've never really done it before, so move to stage. Okay, so we're gonna do this whole bag of watches. Let's see what we've got here. See what we got. All right, we got looks like a vintage. Let me get it zoomed in here a little bit better. Get my light popping down. Okay, we've got a Cruise Club K battery. So most of these will probably just need a replacement battery. It was a quartz watch. Hey, a little snowflakey one, no name brand, but is new. Got a random quartz. This one's zip tied, so you're probably gonna want to replace the band on it. Geez, maybe these are all no names I've got in this bag. Another kind of no name here. Band does work though, even if you just use them just for bands on these guys. What else we got here? Geneva. Hey, here we go. It's one of those. It's one of the ones that changes from night to day. Those are pretty sweet, actually. You turn it and it goes, has a sun or it has a moon. Pretty sweet. Let's see, American Eagle. Yeah, American Eagle on that one. Let's see, the clasp is good. That one's pretty sweet. Right there, that one's worth more than $2. Um, let's see, we got a D. See if I can move that guy. This one would be supposed to be for repair or parts. This one doesn't even want to turn, but it looks like a DISU. We've got, this is a nice vintagey, no name brand, not mechanical, still battery on that guy. Another no name brand. That one is ticking away, working good. Got a Truce or Truce. Got this black one here. See, we've got a, oh, this one's a good one. That looks like a mother of pearl setup. Let me see if I can get my fingernails underneath this to pull it out and twist it to see what it is. I can't get my fingernails underneath it. It's a Viviane. Looks nice. That's like a pearly dial on that guy. Let's see, another vintage looking one. Viviane. Another one. Stretch band on this one. Women's watch there. And this kind of purpley, goldy one. So we're going to go all those ones for $2. If anybody wants all of them for $2, it's on sudden death. So once it hits 0, the timer does not reset when you put in bids. It'll just be whoever puts in the very, very last bid. We got some decent ones here. Nothing else. Gosh, just for the band. I would love to get into learning how to repair watches. So I've actually been trying to buy a bunch of like old pocket watches and stuff, like mechanical ones, so I can learn how to, mess around with them and try to, fix broken ones up. And I figured the larger pocket watches would be a lot easier to work with than tiny little wrist watches. So hopefully one of these years I'll be able to bring in a bunch of pocket watches to you guys and be like, hey, check it out, So I've got a bunch. I love pocket watches. Okay, let me put this guy over here. Okay, let's move over to, let's see what we got here. See if there's any pre-bids, just so I don't miss anything. Oh yeah, we could do that giant thing, Hattie. Yeah, that's a big one. Let's see. Oh, you know what? We've got a pre-bid here. I don't want to miss the pre-bids. Let's run this knife here first. Let me, where'd it go? All right, move to stage. Okay, we've got, let's see. Where did it go? Where is that guy? I had it right in front of me. Now I gotta find where I put that knife. Oh, there it is. Okay, perfect. All right. So we've got a Schrade fixed blade knife. Ugh. And that is nice. I would say it's probably, it looks like it has some more like sticker marks. The thing looks brand new. Blade is sharp as can be. Very, very heavy. Very, very nice. And we're going to run it right now for $10. And looks like Random Relics wants it. It is amazing knife. And Schrades are very, very good. It is the SCHF 59. And it is a killer knife. Great grips on it. Good size. If you're a knife person, that's a good one to have. Random Relics, that's a great one. You're going to enjoy that. I actually have one or two of these, and I just decided, well, I better get rid of this one because I have so many of them, but it is a good knife. And I'd never used this one, but I'd gotten it used too. But it doesn't look like it was used. Okay. We are getting that into your bag. Yeah, that's a great knife. That's very heavy duty. Schrade fixed blade.
Great grip too.
Yeah. Random Relics. And okay, put that here. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, let's see what else we got going. Oh, let's go with this guy. This one was from my personal collection, but I've decided to start getting rid of them. some of them. So I've got this Winter brand automatic watch. So give it a little shake and it'll start ticking away. And it is, let me show you the back on it. It is an automatic watch. It's got the little twisty, it moves, the whole works on it. And it does wind itself. And it is a great watch. Very, very nice. It's kind of got that Pepsi dial kind of look to it. No scratches or anything. It's got the little magnifier for the date. It is amazing. So we're going to start at $10 if anybody wants it. It can be yours. Hey, my light fell. One of them. Yeah, that'll go over here for a minute. I was trying a new light, but hey, I gotta show it to you guys here though. But got this guy. If anybody wants this automatic watch. Oh, Random Brooks jumped in last second. Okay, I was about to add it back into my collection. But it is an awesome watch. Very, very nice. Got the movable bezel. And you just got a crazy, awesome, good watch, my friend. I hope you enjoy it. I really love that watch. That's a good watch. Okay, let me get that into your bag. Random relics. Let's see. Automatic watch. Put Pepsi just so I can know the looks on it. Okay, random relics. Yeah, let's run that, Hadley. That's a good idea. All right. I don't know if anybody's a Disney fan. I'm going to put this on the stage and then I'm going to get it moved over. So I've got here a Disneyland popcorn bucket, and it's huge. But if you guys know, popcorn buckets from Disneyland are very collectible. Let me get this camera fixed here a little bit. Okay. But we've got this nice big Disney Parks popcorn bucket, and it opens up and you put the popcorn inside of it. You can hold it like a little Mickey hand. It's got a little um, ant guy on it, but these can be very collectible and sell pretty good. Either that you can keep them yourself, or like I said, you can sell them online. I think this one goes for like 50 online. I want to say something like that. Um, let's just put this one on sudden death. Okay, let me get to it. Move to stage. All right, so 20 seconds, sudden death. Let's see if anybody wants this guy. This Disney popcorn bucket. It is a large because this thing's gonna ship. So I want to say it's like $15, I think, to shipping because it's a huge box it's gonna be in. But if you want yourself a nice Disneyland popcorn bucket, it can be yours. Random relics, congrats, $2. Fantastic. Great, great setup. Yeah, I remember my wife begged and wanted this thing so bad, and then finally she's like, we have enough of these things. Let's move this guy. Need popcorn bucket, large. We've got probably like 20 popcorn buckets. Random relics. Oh, hey, the giveaway went. Let me see. Let's see who won it. Okay, Chris and stuff. Congratulations. Hey, in case you forgot, you got yourself some silver with some weird little plastic basketballs, but the metal, silver. 925 stamped right on the side of them. They've been tested, so that's a good one for you. You cannot go wrong with some free silver with the cost of silver nowadays. All right, give you two. Nice. Chris and stuff. And okay, let's get that with your stuff. Fantastic. Okay, let me move over to let's see if anybody wants these other AirPods. See if anybody else wants this other little lot of AirPods I've got here. Move to stage. Okay, so these ones are left ears as well. Let's see how many I've got, and they are all tested. And this one has some charging cases as well. So this one I got started for 40. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 5 of the left ears, and it has the charging cases for them. Looks like this one needs charged, but they have all been tested. And you just kind of, let's see, slap it in there, and it starts charging away at them. And they do work. And so you've got the set here, and then you can have the charging cases to test out other ones if you ever want, or to resell them. Charging cases are $15 a piece, what they go for on eBay for just the cases, and then these are usually closer to 20. But if you want to sell them fast, you could sell them for 15. But for 20 each is usually what they go for. So we're gonna run all those guys for 40 if anybody's interested. So yeah, I mean, that's a good deal. I mean, you got, if you're going to do them 20, 40, 60, 80, $100 in those, and then 130, 145 if you count these. $145 of what those could be sold for altogether. We've got them. They're all the left ear, and you can just sell them as replacements. And they are all tested and working and cleaned up. Flip this. Congrats. That's a great buy. You'll be able to make a great profit on them. Or you can just keep switching between your left ear and just, switch one every single day and rotate once a week. Just for kicks. All right, let me get your name on that. AirPod and cases. Flip this. Congrats, nice. Okay. Let's see if anybody wants. Hey, is anybody interested in any of those smart rings? I've got them in the pre-bid, but I've got a size 10 in black. I have a 13 in rose gold. I have a silver 13 as well, and they're super nice. I've got one. I wear it all the time. And the things are great. It's got a free app, so you don't have to pay for them. And I mean, they're heavy duty. Very nice. Big fan. Okay, let's go with. All right, let me move over to. Hey, here's a fun one. Let's do some knives. All right, I'm gonna go to. Let's go to small. Duplicate. Move to stage. Okay, let's do a lot of knives. We're gonna start them at $3. All right, so we got this guy. Nothing too fancy. This is kind of a junk drawer knife, and a lot of these are kind of actually from my junk drawer. It's another little, just a protocol knife. Got this guy, which is nice. It's got some wear on this side. Heavy duty. Nice knife. Very sharp. We've got this guy. It's a little pocket knife. Sharp as well. Got a key knife. And we've got this guy. Now this guy, it's a Kershaw. I have a bunch of these knives. I love this little knife. Problem is with this one is the little spring part that keeps it locked open is broken. But Kershaw has lifetime warranties on them, so you can send this thing in and they will fix it for you. Kershaws are fantastic knives, and this is just a tiny little guy. And gosh, they are super nice. So just saying, even if you don't get this, get them for other ones. I have a few of these, and they're awesome. But we're gonna run all those for $3. So we got the broken Kershaw. We've got this big old guy here, no brand, but it's got a nice little kind of farm design on it. Got this, let's see, this one's a Comanche Pakistan here. We got a few others. Okay, no worries. Let me put those guys in here and we'll hop them out of the way for a second. How about Let's see. Tell me what you guys want me to run as well. If you guys got anything specific in mind from our listings, um, I've got an interesting one here. Let's run these guys. So I have no idea what brand these are, but I want you guys to take a screenshot of each one or both or whatever and take a look at them. They go for good money. I do not know why. And maybe it's just, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't even want to try to necessarily sell it. But I want to say they were like 50 to $100 or something like that for ones that looked like this, I should say. I don't even know if they were brands, but there are just some weird little fancy watches here. And they do need batteries replaced. But we're just going to run both of them for $3 because I'm not sure how I would list them, but screenshotting them, and it might have even been with Google Lens. But man, they were high dollar. Take a look for things like this. I think I want to say it was this one exact was like $100, and we are going to run it for 20 seconds for $3 for both of them. Let's run both of them for $3. I'm not sure what to even call them on what type of watch, decor or something. But if you can figure it out, or just list whatever the same ones have been on Google or eBay, then you might be in shape. Okay, no worries. We'll put them over here. Let's go with. Oh, hey, yeah. Oh no, hey, Texas Fireman, are you in here? You've been wanting some cases. Oh, some glasses cases. I've got a bunch of glasses cases tonight. If you did want some, so let me know if you're in here. If not, I'll kind of hold off on those guys. Let's go with. Oh, hey, how about some vintage Flintstones toys? Move over here to a medium size, duplicate, and some vintage Flintstones toys coming your guys' way. If I can find where that listing is. Okay, there we go. Move stage. All right. So I've got here. I got them a while back, and I haven't even had time to list them, but they sell quite well. But it's like a whole set of vintage Flintstones toys. What the heck? I haven't even opened it up. Let me get my knife here. Hey, I'll use this little knife here. This is a sweet knife. I love this little knife. You might actually decide to keep it. I haven't listed it yet. But if anybody likes the Flintstones, so these are like the little houses. I won't take them out because they're a pain. Little houses that they live in. And then you've got all these vintage, let's see, 1991 Flintstones guys. Got Fred, got Barney, got that's not Bam Bam. Bam Bam had yellow hair. I remember who that is. You got Wilma, you got everybody here. And you've got some little houses. We've got all these people in these two houses. So some vintage 1990s Flintstones for $3. If anybody wants all of these, this whole set of them for $3. And supposedly, what I understand, if I remember right when I first was getting on them, the houses are the hard ones to find, particularly if they have the little stickers on them or little businesses, whatever those guys are. Hey, no worries. Let me put these guys back in the bag here, and we will put those off to the side. Hey, yeah. What was his name? Dino or Ding? What was the dinosaur pet's name? You guys remember? I think it was Dino, actually. Something like that. Put those guys right in here, Hattie, if you want to put this off to the side. Yeah, Dino, right? That's what I thought it was. I wasn't positive, though. Okay, let's go with...
Do you want to do Charlie Brown?
Do a what? Oh, yeah, I'll do the Charlie Brown, sure. Let me go to a small, because that guy's got a little bit of value to him. I'll move him to stage. All right, here's a vintage Charlie Brown toy. See, I'm holding a little baseball mitt and stuff. It is 1950. 1950 Charlie Brown toy. And these are, this is like 20, 25 bucks on eBay. Or you can keep them because you're a Charlie Brown fan. And we are going to go for $3 if anybody wants them. If anybody wants a vintage Charlie Brown, he can be yours for $3. And maybe you can have him kick a football and miss and fall on his butt. WSC knows what he's got. Yeah, 1950. It is nice. It's actually got a lot of color. You'd think for 1950, I mean, the thing's 75 years old. That's crazy to think 1950s was 75 years ago. You'd think he'd be in rougher shape. Congrats, WSC. Yeah, it's funny. My grandpa was reinforcements at Pearl Harbor. And I just thinking how long ago that was. It's like, gosh, I mean, we're 2026 now. We're not that far away from, we're just getting clear up there. We're over 75 years. We're at 85 years of these things. It's just crazy to me. WSC. Sense of those historical events. I just think, gosh, my grandpa was there, which he died like 2 years ago, but he was still there. Okay, let's go with oh, what do you got there, Hattie? Sure. Well, let's see. Actually, you know what? Let's do let's do this guy. Hey, any Pokemon people in here? So I do not know a lot about Pokemon. It's heavy, so I'm gonna do it as a medium. But I've got a big old case here of Pokemon cards. I'll put it here while I'm getting the thing loaded up. I have no idea what's in here. I don't know anything about them. Just for is probably our huge expert in here. Let me find it. Let me find oh, come on. Where's the listing for it? Duplicate. All right, there we go. Move to stage. Okay, so I've got this whole big old box. There's got to be a few hundred in here. Some of them have got, little cases over them. Tons of them. So let me just show you some of these guys because I don't know what, like I said, I don't know what any of these things are. I should learn because they're super cool, but I don't even know how you tell what's what. And a lot of them look kind of vintagey. I wonder, let's see, well, 2021, it says on the bottom of these guys. Let's see if any of them say anything else on some of these. 1995 on this Pikachu, guys. So that's like a vintage Pikachu. 1995. I don't know if age is what you really go off of. Let's see, we've got Tyranitar. Where are all these guys? Let's see, 2025s. I'm guessing different sets because they're different colors. I watch a lot of people auction these off, but I just don't know anything about them. I gotta see if I can get somebody to teach me one of these days. I know some of them are shiny, so I want to say that's called a hollow. I don't know what reverse hollow means though when people say those things. But we've got, I know everybody says something about Charmanders. Maybe there's some Charmanders in here or something. I've seen that guy before. Mr. Mime. That's cool. So I know there was at least one that was from back in the 90s. But a lot of these other ones are saying like 2022. These ones are like all hollows or shiny. We'll just say shiny. I don't know what they are. We got Charmander. That's cool looking. Again, I'm just kind of going through and showing you guys the very basics of them. And hopefully you guys have some. Bought them thinking, hey, I'll go through all these things and take a look and see what I can learn. And I kind of learn how to play and just kind of learn what everything is. I don't know what that is. It's like stickers. Nintendo, Pokemon, Game Freak 2023. I don't know what that is, but it's cool looking. but I just never have time to go through this stuff and do it. So I might as well let people who know more about than I do enjoy them. A GameStop Charmander? Where was that at? Was that in the last little pile I was looking? Because I have no idea how to tell. There's a Pikachu. Oh, my screen disappeared. Mr. Mime was reverse hollow. Okay, yeah. It was in the pile you showed. Yeah, I can go back through and look if you like. I don't know what to look for on it, but I can go and see if there was. Yeah, I remember I showed a Charmander, so I think it was right here. Let me look real quick. If you guys got a minute, I'll see if I can find it again and if I can find it. Maybe, oh, let's see. Charmander. Okay. So it's a basic. Maybe you tell me. I don't know how to tell if it's GameStop or not. It says 2022. It says Game Freak, so maybe that's what it is. It says Game Freak down at the bottom. That means it's from GameStop. Oh, it would say in the photo on it. Okay, so nope, doesn't look like it does. But cool nonetheless. Let's see what else we got here. And my son loves Pokemon. At least he loves the shows, and he'd love to learn some of these. So we've gotten him a bunch of different cards, but he just doesn't really know how to do anything with them yet. He's still pretty young. Earthen Vessel, Pokestop. I know this isn't it's not showing you every single one of them. I don't even know if this is the best way to show you guys, but there is a lot of cards in here. I'll kind of do a quick little run through of the last little stack that's in here. But a lot of the kind of shiny holographic ones. So that was basically all of them. So we're just going to run it, and if you know, you know, as they say, because I don't know. And we'll run it right now. See if anybody wants the whole case here. It's going for $5 right now. It's got a bunch of the shiny. I've heard that name before. Mew. Mysterious Tail. Spongy Gloves. Little trainer card. Hey, there's another different Charmander. That one's like a hollowy one. Or whatever you call it. Let's see if that says anything on it. It doesn't look like that one says anything on it. That might be the same one we were looking at, but I don't think it was. I think it was a different one. Let's see, Ho-Oh's Sacred Fire. I had one. I thought it was in here somewhere. It had like a little McDonald's symbol on it. So it must have been something like McDonald's did, some kind of promo or something. Just 4. Congrats. Yeah, let me know if you find anything cool. Let me get those into the box here for you. Or the tin, not the box, the tin. So you'll probably need a different little bag for this. Probably need a whole bag so I can keep it separate here. Then I can until I put it into Just 4's box. Number 5, medium, Pokemon. Just 4. Okay, put that right there. Okay, let's move over to a. Oh, let's see what I got here. I got all sorts of things. I haven't even gotten into like the big bulk of this stuff here yet. I got so much stuff. Hey, here's a fun one. This one will be, gosh, if you know, you know, and if you don't, you need to learn. You need to get one for your house. I have like 10 of these, and they are amazing. I do need to change it. Oh, no, I can keep it at a medium. I can do that. I can keep it at a medium. Let's duplicate. All right. So check this out. If you guys know, tell everybody else and tell your families because they are amazing to get one. So what these are is they're a floor, register, but you plug them in and it has fans on it. So if you've got one room that's like way, way cold in the wintertime, you put it in there and you can set it to where at a certain temperature, it'll kick on. So if you have your heat going on, once it hits 105, you set it at 105, it goes on and it pulls that hot air into the room. It works the same with air conditioning. And they are amazing. I mean, no joke. They go for like 80 bucks on like, Amazon, eBay, whatever. This one does work, but they are flipping awesome. Just saying, for whoever you guys want them. If you have a cold room or if you have a hot room, you stick the thing in there. It really, really helps balance out your house. So yeah, again, awesome. And so I'm going to start that guy at $3 and they are sweet. And if you don't want or whatever, look them up and get yourself one. If you've got a cold room, it makes all the difference in the world. And we're gonna run it for $3. But seriously, I've got like 10 of these things, and they are awesome. They are amazing. I just didn't need one more of them, but they are sweet. And you'd be surprised. It makes a huge difference how it's got the little thermostat control, how it pulls the cold air in the summertime or it pulls the hot air in the winter. And it makes a massive difference. So WSC, congratulations. Yeah, that's a great buy. These things are so cool. I love them. Let's see, medium. Let's see, register, smart register, I'll say. WSC. Yeah, you're going to enjoy it. Oh, it's so nice. I have so many of them. Okay, let's see. Let's move over to make sure there's no pre-bids on anything else yet. I don't want to miss anything if anybody was interested. Should I try run that? Let's try a different bag of glasses because the other one didn't have like amazing or at least well-known things on it. Let me do another thing of designer glasses and see if anybody wants it. Okay, so this will be 20 designer glasses. Oh, let's see. I thought I moved that to stage. Maybe I didn't. Where'd that go? Move to stage. Okay. And keep in mind, every single one of these things can go for at least $15 and up on eBay. A lot of them go for a lot higher than that. Let's see what we got. You just got to list them as frames only. Say we got some gins, Jins. It's a good one. We've got, let's see, Cuba 2. Oh, what's that say? Diesel? Diesel? Definitely look vintage. See, we got some Chapmans. We've got, what are these? Oh, some Grands. Oh, some Cole Haan Grands. Yeah. Okay, some Cole Haans. We've got some Ray-Bans. Hey, banger right there. Tiffany & Co. Never, ever go wrong with Tiffany & Co. Tiffany & Co. are great glasses to resell. Fantastic ones, actually. Let's see. Next, we've got. Let's see. Those look like silhouettes. They've got the look of a silhouette. Oh, it says Theta. That's not silhouette, but it's Theta's Theta's the model. I don't remember what that one is, but you can just search Theta, Theta, and that's a good one. It's I don't remember it's the model of which brand, but they're a good one. Let's see. Kanashi. See, these ones are Hey, Harley Davidson. Never go wrong with Harley Davidson anything. Let's see, more Ray-Ban. So that's this guy. Oh, Wittenauer. Right there. Wittenauer does a lot of good products of different things. See, this one's very decorative. What do we got here? Jessica Monroe. Or no, not Monroe. McIntosh. Yeah, I haven't sold one of those in a long time. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. Let's see. Luxottica. What is this guy? If I can see. Oh, I can't. Bowser?
I can try to tell.
It's kind of cursive. Oh no, it's like Bosch. I think it's called Bosch. I know all these ones were good, but I just don't know what that one was. Jimmy Crystal, New York. See, we got ourselves. Oh, an OP. We've got a Gwen Stefani. Hey, we got a Colors by Alexander Julian with the case. That's a nice one. That's a great set there. We've got a Super Dry. Oh, nice. I like those. Huh. Okay, we've got a Fish. FYSH. Fish are good ones. Fish are great.
That's 20.
And that's 20. So we're going to start right now, 30 seconds. If anybody wants 20 designer glasses, we had, we had a few Ray-Bans in there. We had some Cole Haans, which were great. Harley Davidsons, which were good. The Tiffany's and Co. Tiffany and Co.'s are always fantastic. I always do really good on Tiffany's. Ooh, that's like a tortoise shell on that one. And the Harley Davidsons, yeah, I usually didn't see very many Harley Davidson glasses, but they're cool. Okay, no worries. Yeah, if anybody wants any glasses tonight, that's okay. I got a million of them. If no one buys them, eventually I'll get through my stacks and stacks and I'll get them all listed as I go. I saw so many of them, they're going to bury me alive. Okay, let's move over to. Oh, you all right, Ab?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do 5 bags.
Yeah, I don't want you to get hurt there or anything. Let's see. How about where's my Invicta? Should I do a brand new Invicta?
Yeah.
Or should I do actually you know what? I'm gonna go to small here. I've got a bunch of little things. Let's run some little things here. I got all sorts of random stuff. Duplicate. Move to stage. Times the 8. Okay, we got a little bit of time. We can still run some more things. All right, let's go with oh, where is wow, let's see. All right. Okay. Hey, let's go with some interesting things. Let's put these over here for that'll be in a minute here. Okay, does anybody need? Let's do a few little things in here. So, a little computer USB plug-in with the numbers. That's a small. Let's do a little random lot. Let's do that. Let's do one of these guys. Let's do yeah. Let's just get a random little setup of stuff just for case. We can do. I got a few different Hot Wheels cars. Hot Wheels or Matchbox. That's a cool one. What's that guy? 2005 Mattel, Matchbox, Kenny Toyota, Jaguar. Sweet guy there too. Okay, so we got those guys. Let's go with. But you know, I've still got it listed as a small, so I don't go tons and tons of stuff. So let's just go with those for now. Let's go with those guys. See if anybody wants all those for $3. Just why I've got them. I need to get rid of some of those. So we've got that guy for your computer. We've got multiple Matchbox cars. And we got the watch. See if anybody likes those. And you know what? We'll even do, well, yeah, we'll just do those ones for now. And then we'll see if anybody wants them. Okay, no worries. I'll put these guys over here. Let's go with, how about this knife? Anybody like this guy? This is nice. It does have the missing tip right here. Let's see if I can see the brand. Elk Ridge brand. That's a good brand of knife. And we are going to run this guy, if anybody wants it, for $3. Kind of looks like bone. It looks a lot like bone. And even all the way through, it's not really like an enamel. I would not be surprised if it is. It's nice. Okay, no worries. We'll put that guy over here. Let's see. How about we go with, let me go over to a medium, see if anybody likes these. Duplicate. Where is the medium? Right there. Okay, move to stage. Okay. So we've got here, we'll even do both of them. These are Dritz brand, which is a big sewing brand. And these are snap pliers. And there's two sets of them. There's this one and this one. Basically, what it is you get like your button coats or whatever else, or snaps or little buttons. What you do is you can put you basically can snap this into your clothes with it and make it so you can have a button on something. And they come in handy. They're pretty expensive too. For new ones, like say if you went to like Joann's, these are like $40 each. This one actually looks vintagey. But man, they sure come in handy if you do sewing stuff and use them at all. So we've got both of these, and we are going to just do it sudden death right now for 20 seconds for $2. If anybody wants both of those guys for $2. And you really can't go wrong. They are super nice. You know what I actually did years ago at one of the jobs I was at? I got a vacuum, and the people who were working over there kept running the vacuums into the walls. So what I did is I got one of these snap things, and I snapped on like a rubber bumper, like kind of just made one out of some foam wrapped in some upholstery stuff on the front of it. So when anybody pushed that vacuum, they kept rammed into the walls. It wouldn't cause any damage to the walls. So WSC, those are yours. Those are great. But you can do a lot with those. Yeah, you can't go wrong with both those guys. Let me get your name on them. Number 3, medium. Medium, sudden death. And WSC. Yeah, those are really nice. I enjoy them. Okay, how about, let's see what else we got right over here. Hey, does anybody want, I have 3 of these, so if anybody else is interested, let me know too. And I can run them. Let me go to a small, move to stage. So, got some battery packs here. Brand new. But they're mag case ones. So if you have like an iPhone that's got the little mag case on the back, this thing literally magnets right onto the back of it, and it will charge up your iPhone. And you can use it as a normal one as well too, either by charging it here or having this go out to your phone. But it magnets right on the back of your iPhone and charges it, which is awesome. So we're just gonna run it. If anybody wants this guy for $3, and again, brand new, and they are nice. They are cool little things, and you could even, Actually, I don't know what the other little second part of this is for. That's for something else, but I keep one of those on my own phone, and I just magnet it right to the back of my phone, and it really comes in handy when you're out and about. You don't have to have a cord hooked up to it. So, yeah, Jay Denny, congrats. Let me get this into a bag for you here. Go back into this box and then into a bag. Yeah, they're pretty sweet. I use mine probably about every day. Okay, we hold that, Hattie, and I will get Jay Denny's name on that. Number 5, small. Jay Denny. Okay, thank you. Okay, let me duplicate. Let me edit. Let's do another fun thing here. I have to start at least 5 though. Yep, this one I've got to start at 5. Okay. All right. So we're going to start this at 5, but I've got brand new and actually, I'm going to have it be buyer's choice. You can pick which one of these 2 you want. So brand new knives, and these are a very, very nice knife. This one's a Wartech. It's got this little death guy on it. Brand new, and they are very, very nice. You can either have that guy or, whoa, or this Eagle Flag knife. Both, again, brand new. It's Wartech. I want to say that's a Shields brand, if I remember correctly. They are sharp. They are new. They are nice. And $5, you can pick which one you would like. So that either little Eagle guy, assisted opening, heavy duty, very heavy duty and nice. I have a few of these. Actually, I probably have like 15 different ones. Okay, no worries. I'll put those guys back right over here. Hey, I don't know if anybody'd be interested. I don't even know exactly where I'd have to run them at. But let me show you these. So I got these things at an estate sale. And I don't know if they're real gems or what they are. They are very, very vintagey cases. But we've got like little faceted gems. They could be real, they could be glass. I have no idea, but they're all in just very, very old cases. And I paid a decent amount for them, but different sizes, different makes, all these other things. And they could just be some sort of jewelry setup, but they are nice. I'd have to definitely start them a little bit higher, either individually or as a bulk setup. If anybody was interested, let me know. Some sort of jewels or gems or stones or something. This one kind of looks like a garnet sapphire or a ruby type of thing or something. But yeah, let me know, because I don't even. I need to like take them to a jeweler or something, get them tested. They're super pretty and nice. I've even got, oh, look at that. And that one's that's topaz, and topaz is expensive. I do know that one. That's topaz. But anyways, I'll put those guys over here. All right, let's go with. Let's see what else I got in the pre-bids. I don't think I have any more pre-bids. Let's just do 1 or 2 more things, and then we've got to get running for the night. So let's see, Hadley, what do you want me to run next? Should I run? What else we got here? Let me look through my pile. We've got a lot. You guys want watches? You want knives?
Giant couple things.
Hey, yeah, that's an interesting one. Let's see if you guys like this thingy. Move to stage. Okay, I don't know if anybody's interested, but we'll run it at a medium, even though it's huge, and $3. It is solid copper. It's like a flower vase type of thing, but very, very vintage, old. And if anybody wants it, we will run it. Oh yeah, yeah, I can run the spoon here in just a second. Let me run this and then I'll show it to you. But yeah, this is some sort of copper antique. It's like vase or flower vase or something like that, and it is solid. It is heavy and nice. Very vintage. Heck, you could probably just cash in the copper for more than $3. So Jay Denny, that's a great deal. Okay, congrats, Jay Denny. That is coming to you. Here you go, Happy. Let me get that number 4. Medium. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that little spoon there. Jay Denny. I've actually got a ton of spoons, and this was one from a collection. Um, so I need to find the others. Most of the others are from different, like, states and different things. But this one is a Seattle World's Fair 1962 collector's pin, not pin, spoon. And it is nice. It's cool. So if you collect spoons, this is definitely a good one. I have a ton of spoons if you guys are interested. I just have to grab them here. Let me move this to a small, and we can. Where'd it go? I thought I just had it. Come on. How come it always disappears like that? Okay. Move to stage. All right. So, I don't want this one to start $5 though. Let me change that. We edit that. We'll start at 3. Okay. So if you want it, you can have it for $3. But a 1962 Seattle World's Fair spoon. It is nice. A lot of those World's Fair things can be quite collectible because people are always looking for them. I had a spoon from the collection that was actually a Rolex spoon. I sold that one, but I had a bunch of different ones. Jay Denny, congrats. Yeah, if you guys like spoons, I'll grab out my whole bag of them over here. Some of them might even be silver. I'm not sure. But a lot of them are for different locations around the world, but they're pretty cool. Spoon, Jay Denny. Let me grab it and I'll show you and see if you guys want any of them. Well, let's see. That's one. There we go. Okay. Yeah, let me show you a bunch if you guys are interested in any of them. All right. So let's see that one. And a lot of these, some of these can be very collectible. I know. I don't really know what that is. Fort something, Germany. We've got Wales. We've got Edinburgh. Edinburgh again. It's the Expo 74 Spokane. We've got a Queen Mary. That's cool. We've got Interlaken. That one looks silver. And what does it say? Oh, Lake Powell, Utah. See if it says anything on the back of it here. I can't make out what that thing says. Something Holland. But yeah, there's that guy. Let's see. Idaho. Denmark. Copenhagen. That one looks silver too. Oh, it says silver plated. But nice. Let's see. Wyoming. Jamaica Inn. It's got a tag on that guy. Molly Catherine Gold Mine. Hey, Japan, because the other thing must have busted off wherever it was from. Montana. Oh, that's cool. Oh, Banff gondolas. It's got a little gondola hanging. That's cool. Let's see. Pike Peak. Mount Rushmore, Yellowstone, Breckenridge. What is that? Space Niche Century 21. Oh, Seattle World's Fair 1962. It's another Seattle World's Fair one. Gold plated, or sorry, silver plated. That's cool. That's a cool one. I have no idea. Way nice. Kind of Norway-ish design. Like little Viking ship stuff going on here. Um, Liechtenstein. I can't tell if that one says anything on it or not. Edinburgh, silver plate. Yellowstone again, another Yellowstone that is. And another one that's kind of missing one. So yeah, I mean, I've got a bunch. If anybody does want me to run any, if you guys have any interest, let me know. I can kind of run some if there's any specific ones you saw. Um, Otherwise, I'll probably put them over here, and I'll probably put them in a future show so that, you know, let people know if they do like spoons that they can come, and I announce it beforehand. My grandma used to collect spoons, and so these ones aren't hers, but they're still stinking cool. I like it. Good idea. Um, hey, here's a good one. Let's see if there's only a few of you guys in here, but you guys have been great audience, so to speak. Let's see who wants this. Yes, let me find. Okay, let me turn off some lights here. Give you guys the full experience. Let me hurry and duplicate this thing though. And I've got to start at it. I have to start at least 5 because these are sweet. Okay, so for anybody who likes, let me turn off the lights here. Uranium glass. You get a little black light. Yeah, and let me turn off this other little light because it really makes a big difference here. You get just a tiny little finger light here. Uranium glass. And it's a glass of uranium glass. Stuff super cool. When they made the glass, it had the actual pieces of uranium in it, but it's such a low concentrate, it's not going to hurt you or anything. But they are a great piece, great for decoration. Getting harder and harder to find anymore, and you hardly ever see them that bright. So let me flip back on the lights here. If you want to get those other lights for me, Howdy. Perfect. And we are going to run this guy. Looks like it does have some damage, it's got kind of looks like it was dropped or something, but it hasn't separated out. But nice uranium glass. Even in the light, you can see it glowing pretty good. And we're gonna run it for $5. If anybody wants a piece of uranium glass, a uranium glass to put on your mantle or whatever else you want to do. And if you have a big black light, they even shine more. But I mean, gosh, just the tiniest little thing makes these things just glow. I love the glowing. Okay, no worries. And they're pretty sweet. If you ever find them, grab them. Heck, I actually collect quite a few. I've got a bunch of different types. And you'll get ones that are like orange. You'll get ones that are yellow, pink, different shades of green. They are sweet. But there's definitely a market for them out there. Okay, all right. Let's try to think if I want one more. If I want to run one more thing here, we got time for one more thing, and then we got to get going. Um, let's do a lot of random weird stuff, and we're just going to do it. So I've got this pile of some things here. Maybe you guys are interested, maybe you're not. Let me move it to a medium. Move stage. We're even going to do medium sudden death. So let me show you guys what we got here. We got this whole big old bag full of stuff, and we're just going to show you. Hey, we got a Topgolf cup holder or cup thing here. We got some stickers. We've got, let's see, a watch band. We got some bracelets. We've got these two little magnetic. You put them on your refrigerator. Little Padres bobblehead guys, but they're magnets. We've got this little San Diego sand and shell. Got, let's see, got some little cars there. shoehorn, got a knife. Gosh, I gotta turn it so we can see them. Got a bunch of golf tees. We've got a scout button. Have a bunch of vintage kind of knives and a spoon. Kind of look like pearly. Got a Bluetooth speaker. You've got a Ted Williams baseball. We've got a little bug car. Hey, we've got one of those little glow in the dark pens. You write something, invisible pens. Then you shine this so you can see it. Those are sweet. See, we've got some. Let's see, we've got some little nut openers. You guys remember those little vintage nut openers? Got a brooch. Oh, actually, it's more like an earring piece. Um, got a few marbles. Got a few little earrings. Oh, marble rolled right off the table. We got let's see, it looks like an Air Force Challenge coin type of thing. We got a necklace. So we're gonna run all of that and just see if anybody wants it for $2. Sudden death, 20 seconds. Just for kicks is a fun little everything in the end mystery bag. It's not even everything, but it's a bunch of stuff. So if anybody wants it, you can have it for $2 for all of that stuff. So again, watch, baseball, little challenge coin, some marbles, Bluetooth speaker, and WSC took it down. Congrats. Got yourself a whole big old bag of random. I tell you, I ought to do more of these things and just call them like the junk drawer auction or something. Because I have so many trinkets just laying around everywhere. And some of them you don't want to necessarily list individually, but people might want them in bulk. So I ought to start doing those that way or something. Yum, sudden death.
All the marbles like falling off.
Thank you for all your help tonight, Howdy. It's been awesome.
Welcome.
WSC 1. Okay. Hey, well, everybody, I appreciate you coming tonight. It would be a good. I think it'd be a good idea because I mean I love junk drawer things. I think a lot of people love collecting that stuff. Maybe I'll start doing some auctions and bids like that. Could be fun. But hey, I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. That'll probably be it for us today. I don't think I'll be doing another show this week. I might be doing one at the end of next week. Um, but follow me and keep an eye out, and I'll announce them when I can do them. So have a great night. And thanks for letting me run over here. And make sure you follow us and follow WSC. They're a great educator, and they help us learn how to sell all these items, and they do fantastic shows themselves. So, everybody, thank you. Have a good night.